Hi, I'm Scott Olson with FounderBuzz, and I'm here today with Chuck Gordon of SpareFoot. Thanks for joining us today, Chuck.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Scott.
Well, it's always great to have people back that have been on FounderBuzz before, and would love to hear a little bit about what you're doing. I know you moved into new offices recently.
Yeah, absolutely. So we just moved into our new office a couple weeks ago in downtown Austin, and we now actually have a full floor in the Perry Brooks building, and it's about 5,600 square feet, and it's really awesome. We got to build it out exactly the way we wanted. We spent the last 2.5 years in our previous office, which was basically subleasing from one of our advisors, and that worked out really well because we never had to worry about signing a lease or getting into any kind of long-term contract with the landlord when, in the kind of early formative times when that would have been more of an issue for us. And we're really able to wait until the point where we're financially stable enough to get our own space, do it right, do it the way we wanted. And because of that, our space is awesome. I mean, we're able to build it out the way we want. It's got all of our colors. It really feels like SpareFoot. We've got a foosball table, shuffleboard table. We've got various storage elements involved, like a 10x10 roll-up door in our main conference room that functions. It's pretty cool.
Very cool.
And we've got one of our walls wrapped in storage corrugated steel, kind of like you'd see in a normal storage facility. So it's got a very storage feel with kind of a tech startup vibe as well.
That's awesome. I love it. Now, I assume that the move also signifies that you guys are growing. I mean, have you made some recent hires? Do you have any? Are you looking to add people to your team? How's all that going?
Yes, we are doing a lot of hiring right now. We're in kind of hyper growth mode. We're growing our sales team substantially and various other positions that you can, of course, learn about by going to the SpareFoot job section.
Right.
But yeah, it's definitely exciting times. We're doing, there are days when I feel like I'm doing interviews all day long, and that's good. That's a good problem to have, I guess.
Good problem to have, absolutely. And when you look at moving in Austin, you chose downtown. There's always a choice of the downtown versus kind of out where maybe some of the office space is cheaper. What kind of kept you down there?
I think our culture is very focused on, not necessarily focused, our culture is very downtown. If we were to go move out to the burbs somewhere, yeah, maybe we could save a little money, but it wouldn't be the same feel. And I think that's an important part of what makes SpareFoot tick, is just being downtown, being right in the thick of everything.
Yeah, and I think there's really a perception and I think a reality as well that Austin is doing extremely well relative to the rest of the country. I mean, has that been your experience as well? Is the entrepreneurial community in Austin thriving and alive and well? And do you kind of participate in some of that with other companies? Yeah,
absolutely. I think that there's a lot of companies who are doing really well. Obviously, I would also say that Silicon Valley tech startups are doing just fine right now. And have been for a while. But, on a macro level, Austin, ever since I moved here in '09, it's never really felt like anything was wrong. It never felt like there was a big recession going on or anything like that. So, yeah, I think, Austin has stayed relatively unaffected, and, Texas being one of the only states that keeps adding jobs throughout this whole time.
Well, I appreciate you for joining me again, and congratulations on your continued growth and success. I hope it continues in the future.
Absolutely. Thanks for the time, Scott.
Thanks, Chuck.